my name is Alexis and I choreographed the piece Irony. The piece Irony is about a doctor that can save anyone in the world, but he cannot save himself because he is addicted to cigarette smoking. And I was inspired by this piece from actually a costume that I saw. I saw this costume that was all muscular, so I revolved my dance around that costume, and then eventually the music just came to me, and so did the choreography. And then picking the men, I strictly wanted men, and I knew what kind of guys I needed for this piece, and height mattered. I even looked into their hair color and made sure their hairstyle was the same because I wanted them to represent the same thing. So this whole process was a lot of analyzing and thinking and trying to put everything together, and it turned out amazing.
I can listen.
Right. I like to choreograph because it's a way to express a feeling or emotion through your body, which is hard to do. And I love that saying that actions are louder than words. And with dance, it's proven that you can show a whole storyline or create some type of emotion within someone, and you do it with just strictly your body and no words were said. So that's why I love to choreograph and tell interesting stories. I think the funniest thing when I'm choreographing is when I teach students or my dancers new moves, and a lot of times they aren't normal, so the reactions I get are kind of funny because they just don't want to crawl on the ground or they don't want to roll on top of someone. I've heard a lot of people say that they come up with dances by songs, or they see another dance and that's what they get their ideas and inspirations from. I find that for myself, I get them from objects. I will see something such as a flower, or I can even see like a clock, and I get ideas from that one object, and I can create a whole scenario, a whole storyline, and a whole dance in my mind. And that's where a lot of my pieces come from, is from objects that I just see randomly. I never plan them. They just come to me just randomly. I'll be walking on the street and all of a sudden I see a stoplight and there's a dance. So I find that's the best type of choreography as well, is when it just comes to you. You can't force it. And that has been happening to me, and so far it's been turning out really well. And that's how I get my choreography.